With so much doom and gloom out there, I think I wouldn't put out a video out there that highlights maybe something positive, especially on the defensive side. And today we'll be talking about DeMarvin Leal and what he brings to the Pittsburgh Steelers and his performance up to this point in a positive manner, in my opinion. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget we're giving away 2 tickets to the Steelers versus Vegas Raiders game. Those tickets are in the lower level. You gotta be a subscriber to be entered into the contest. Also ring that notification bell. That being said, guys, I'm Daniel J. This is State of the Steelers, and welcome to the Huddle. So DeMarvin Leal was the third-round defensive tackle that was drafted out of Texas A&M by the Pittsburgh Steelers this past draft. And in my opinion, I think he's showing up this year so far. He's played fairly well. He was a guy going into last season was potentially projected as a possible first-round draft pick, and fell to the third round after a season there, his last season there in A&M. Not as productive as his ones prior, and so Pittsburgh Steelers got a guy, in my opinion, in the third round that has the pedigree and has the potential to be a disruptor and is very much and very good at attacking the passer, and applying pressure on the passer. And so today I want to talk about DeMarvin Leal in this last game. Well, first let's talk about the season in total. He's increased his amount of time on the field pretty much almost every game. He was on his percentages, so to speak, on his defensive snaps. He was at 17% to start off against Cincinnati. It went up to 24% against New England, went down to 18 against Cleveland. However, in the last 2 games against the Jets, he was in 39% of the defensive snaps and 41% of the snaps against the Buffalo Bills. In this game, we saw him have 2 pass deflections. I think he's making his presence known. He's a guy, in my opinion, that he's going to be replacing Cam Hayward once Cam Hayward's career is in the book, so to speak. And so, to start off the year, I think he's done fairly well coming in from Texas. He was a guy that I'd said was a high motor. He's actually from my hometown. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. And so he's from here. He's a guy that, high motor, heavy hands. He's going to fight, and, he's not going to give up. I think this is a guy that's going to continue to make improvements. Being it's his rookie year, he's going to have some growing pains. He's going to have some, things that are going to create experience for him. And just like in any other position, we just got to deal with it as he grows and as he becomes a better player. But so far, what I like what I've seen out of him. He's made his presence known. He shows up. He pops off the screen, and I think he's going to be a guy for the foreseeable future. An absolute steal out of the third round. Like I said before, he was a potential first-round projected defensive tackle going into last season. And unfortunately, like I said, for the Pittsburgh Steelers, I think they got a steal. There needs to be a little bit of help on the defensive line. When you look at Cam Hayward, he's been banged up, so that has a lot to do with why he's probably underperformed a little bit. He's been dealing with an ankle, and he's been dealing with with an elbow injury. An ankle so severe that it was reported, I believe it was after the Jets game, by DK from DK Sports, that he had to get an X-ray on his ankle, and so Cam's a fighter. He's going to go out there. He's the leader of the defense, especially now when you have TJ Watt on IR for the next at least couple more weeks there. Cam's going to go out there and do what he's going to do, but Cam's injured, and I think DeMarvin Leal is a guy that can kind of ease him up a little bit. And, he's also going to be on the field at the same time. Also Larry Ogunjobi was injured here recently with a back injury in the last game. And so the team's a little bit in need of some fresh bodies. So I anticipate Loudermilk coming and making his 2022 debut against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this Sunday, a game that I'm going to be at, guys. So if you guys are going to be out there, please hit me up. Let me know. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are going to be out there. I'd like to say hello, talk to you guys. I know I'm going to be meeting up with Devin Engel from the Here We Go show. And so give him a shout out as well. Go give him a like and subscribe. But yeah, we're going to be out there. If you're going to be at the game, let me know. I'll probably be doing a little post-game show from the stadium. We'll see. It depends on the weather. If it's raining or something, which I'm not sure if it is or not, I hope not, because it's going to be a lot colder up there than it is down here in Texas. And so if it's raining while during the game, it's going to make for a miserable time for me. But I'll be in the stands regardless. I'll be out there. If it's not raining, I'll have a post-game show probably from the stadium, a little small one. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that. But yeah, I think DeMarvin Leal, he's going to have a big game this week. You know, he's going to have to apply some pressure to Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a statue, guys. He's not going to go anywhere. The only thing I'm worried about is if DeMarvin doesn't lay him down with a blanket and a pillow, are the refs going to call a personal foul there? You know, that was egregious, that foul that flag that was thrown against the Atlanta Falcon defensive player that did what he was supposed to do. You know, there's a big question mark right now as far as how far, you know, these refs have gone when it comes to some of these calls protecting some of these quarterbacks, because, you know, you got to gently place Tom Brady on the ground, but when Kenny Pickett's clearly sliding and the defensive player is still hitting him with a significant amount of force, leaving his feet, and that's not called, it brings up some questions. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. I just wanted to highlight somebody that was, in my opinion, doing something positive for the team and an up-and-coming player, so to speak. And DeMarvin Leal, I think, is going to be a guy for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's already surpassed Loudermilk, and I think, like I said before, Loudermilk's probably going to make his debut for the season, this upcoming matchup against Tampa Bay. But DeMarvin, he's done fine. He's gotten his hands up. He's become a wrecking force on the defense. He's become noticeable. He's not like, you know, and I don't mean to sound, you know, harsh, but like Malik Reed, I don't even notice him when he's out there. You know, I don't remember seeing him at all when he's on the field. And so DeMarvin, you notice him. He makes noticeable plays. I think he's going to be a guy that's going to contribute to this team. And then once TJ Watt does make his return and Larry Ogunjobi does get healthy and he's getting a mix in there in the rotation, I think he's going to be a guy that's going to create quite a bit of havoc in the backfield. So, but that's all I got for you guys today. Please hit that like and subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.